is, let's say Saturday, August 23rd. And you know what that means. It is time for the Hot Podcast. I am your host, going through that forbidden door. It is I, Jeremy Pierce. Welcome one and all. Check out the socials, Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube. Charismatic_Creations52 on Instagram, and of course the 215 on Twitter. And today's show, well, Forbidden Door is back once again, and we are going to make our previews. We'll do the preview, check out the card, make our predictions, and, you know, just have a good time. I really enjoy these shows like this. They're easy, they're breezy, they're beautiful, they're cover girl. I'm sorry about that, but for now, you know what's next, so just go on and hit my music. All right. You know how we do it. These shows, before we go into this year's show, we got to look at the previous iteration. What went down, what happened with that card. So 2024's Forbidden Door took place at Elmont, New York at the UBS Arena. They like to go to this area a lot. And the card had 15 matches, including the pre-show. So that's a long show. So what happened? So we had 5 matches on the pre-show. And I want you to pay attention to the wrestlers and see where they are in comparison to, you know, what goes down just a year later. So the first match on the pre-show was Kyle Fletcher beating Serpentico. And then a year later, Cloud Fletcher's wrestling on the main card. Like, let that sink in. Then we had Kings of the Black Throne, Malachi Black and Brody King defeating Tomohiro Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly. And Roderick Strong. Yeah. It was a 4-way tag team match. So the Kings of the Black Throne defeated Tomohiro Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong and Gabe Kidd, and Private Party. So random match. Then we had Willow, Nightingale, and Tam Nakano defeat Kris Statlander and Momo Watanabe in a fantastic tag team match. This was pretty much set up for Willow and Chris's feud. Then we had Mariah May defeat Saraya in the first round match for the Owen Hart Cup. Mariah May, it's like, whew. Mariah was with Tony, and Saraya had a Harley with her. And then we had a trios match as the Lucha Brothers and Mystico defeated Los Ignorables de Japan, which was Yoda Tsuji, Teton, and Hiromu Takahashi. And if you look at this card, Mystico is still affiliated with them, but also Hiromu Takahashi is now on the main card. So our opening contest was MJF defeating Hechicero, the most random of matches. Then we had a trios match with the elite team of Matt, Nick Jackson, and Okada defeating the team of Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, and Hiroshi Tanahashi. We had Bryan Danielson defeat Shingo Takagi in the first round Owen Hart Cup match. Timeless Tony Storm defeated Mina Shirakawa, retaining the women's championship. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Orange Cassidy, Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata. The Ops defeated the Learning Tree. Jack Perry defeated Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, and El Phantasmo in a ladder match to win the vacant TNT Championship. Mercedes Moné defended the TBS Championship against Stephanie Vaquer, who was defending the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, in a winner-take-all match for Mercedes Moné, winning that one. Tetsuya Naito defeated John Moxley to become the new IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. In the main event, Swerve Strickland defeated Will Ospreay to retain the AEW World Championship. So I remember a few matches from that card. I remember Monet and Stephanie. I remember Swerve and Ospreay. I remember Naito and Mox. I remember the ladder match. Those are the matches I remember. I don't remember a lot of the other card, but when you remember the 4 main matches, then you're all good. So let's get into the 2025 event. This will be going down at the O2 Arena in London, England. Now, this card does not feature a strong New Japan presence, and that's because Forbidden Door is actually taking place a little bit. It usually takes place before the G1 and the 5-star Grand Prix of Stardom, but this time it's going around right around the same time, so it was hard for talent from those companies to come over, and it looks like the people that Tony Khan wanted, he couldn't get because they were involved. But let's get into the matches. We currently have 9 matches on the main card, but we also know that Tony Khan likes to add some pre-show matches, so there will definitely be some pre-show matches. So let's dive into this main card. So we are going to start with the tag team match of Adam Copeland and Christian Cage taking on the Matriarchy. So this is the first time Edge and Christian are teaming. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage are teaming up in quite a long time. I don't remember the last time they teamed up, but let's just say it was a very long time ago. So this is just really a setup for the true tag team match, which will be going down at All Out in Toronto. This is like the get your feet wet match, but it still has some history behind it. So Copeland does not have any beef with Kip and Killswitch and Nick Wayne. This was originally Nick Wayne teaming with Kip Sabian as they wanted to get revenge on their father, Christian Cage, but Nick is hurt thanks to Copeland hitting him with a spike in the foot. So here we have Adam Copeland and Christian Cage taking on the Matriarchy. I think I was the first one to call them the Matriarchy. What can I expect from this match? I can wholeheartedly expect Cope and Christian to win. I don't think they're going to lose their first time teaming up in over a decade. But what I will say here is that we eventually have to get the Christian Cage Nick Wayne match, and I think that starts here. The kicker is Killswitch, aka Luchasaurus, being back, and there's so many moving parts here, because we saw in the video of him in the hospital, someone was operating on him, and there's speculation that it could be Jack Perry. Now that will be interesting with a Jack Perry return, bringing back Luchasaurus, and the tag team division is revitalized. This is going to be good. It's going to be nice seeing Kip wrestle. I can't remember the last time I saw Kip Sabian actually wrestle. I know he had a couple matches this year. I would have much preferred him and Nick Wayne teaming together, but again, like I said, Nick Wayne is hurt. I actually prefer the intrigue of Killswitch. This really should be Nick Wayne and Killswitch taking on Cope and Christian. I think we'll get that tag match as well. But take Adam Copeland and Christian Cage to win here. This is going to be a very, very interesting match. Then we have the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Dream match going down. Zack Sabre Jr., the IWGP World Champion, will be defending against Nigel McGuinness, who has Dan Garcia in his corner. And this is a dream match, ladies and gentlemen. So how did we get here? Well, Nigel McGuinness won the Technical Spectacle Fatal 4 match as he defeated other great technical wrestlers, Daniel Garcia, Hechicero, and Lee Moriarty, to go on and face Zack Sabre Jr. And you kind of figured that Nigel was going to win here just because of where Forbidden Door is taking place, going up against another person, and Zack Sabre Jr., who's also from that country. And this is a match that could very, very, very much steal the show. We had the Technical Spectacle for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. We had that Technical Spectacle for a reason, because this is going to satiate a certain type of sicko just to see the techniques, the skills, the holds, the submissions, the chokes, the bent limbs, and watch Nigel and Zack Sabre Jr. put on a clinic. I think Zack Sabre Jr. has been on every Forbidden Door, right? He fought Claudio the first year in Claudio's debut. he fought Bryan Danielson, and he fought Orange Cassidy. So yes, I think the executive producer has been on every single Forbidden Door. He is a mainstay for New Japan Pro Wrestling. I wholeheartedly expect him to retain here. Just because he went through that grueling G1, which was won by Konosuke Takeshita, and it's just great to see Nigel McGuinness in the ring. This is going to be a fun match. Next up, we have the AEW TNT Championship, as Kyle Fletcher will be defending against Hiromu Takahashi, and both of these men, remember, were on the pre-show last year. It's just like that one year where Swerve was in a pre-show match. I want to say it was for Revolution, and then like the following year he was main eventing for the world title. So a lot can change in a year. We get this match because Kyle Fletcher is, he's the TNT champion. He wants challengers. He wants New Japan's best, and who better than one of the best in New Japan, Hiromu Takahashi, who was a former member of Los Ignobles de Japón. He's such a talented individual. He's a mainstay in New Japan, and Kyle Fletcher's also truly been just on really much of a big role since winning that TNT championship. So you're gonna see a theme here with this show. I expect just some of these matches to be very predictable, just like the Zack Sabre Jr. match, just like the Copa Christian match. Kyle Fletcher's winning here. Takahashi's going to put his thing down, but Kyle Fletcher's winning here and keep that gold in the Don Callis family. Then we have Kazuchika Okada defending the AEW Unified Championship versus Swerve Strickland. How we got here is that, well, Swerve is part of the reason the Bucks are no longer EVPs, and Okada doesn't like that. So he called Swerve a bitch. Swerve didn't like that, and now here we are. The championship is on the line. For those of you that don't know, the AEW Unified Championship Intercontinental was right there. It is a combination of the Continental Championship and the International Championship, but it will be conducted under Continental Championship rules, which means everyone is banned from ringside. There is a 20-minute time limit. I feel like there's one more rule for the Continental matches, but those are the two important ones. It would be very great to see Swerve win some gold here. Okada is the longest reigning champion in the history of AEW. When he defeated Eddie Kingston for the Continental Championship and has not looked back. I just don't see him losing the championship here. Not because Swerve isn't deserving to win, but because Swerve is hurt, and it would be great for Okada to win, and Swerve can just take some time off. It's going to suck losing a couple people at the top of the card, but AEW knows how to recover. I just like Okada to win here, keep more gold in the Don Callis family, so take Kazuchika Okada to win here. Then we have the Hurt Syndicate defending the AEW World Tag Team Championship in a triple threat elimination match, as they would be defending against the team of Brody King and Bandito, and FTR. And this is a weird one. So there was a tag team tournament, and the finals were Brodito versus FTR. Their fantastic match ended in a time limit draw. Now, I'm under the impression that if there's a draw, there should be no winner, so they really shouldn't be in this match. But, Tony Khan does Tony Khan things, which, I'm a sicko. I'm all for it. So he made this match, and it's an elimination match. Now, the stipulation of it being an elimination match is very important. That means that the champions, just like in a regular triple threat match, don't have to be pinned to lose. And I think the stipulation was made to get the titles off of the Hurt Syndicate. Because here's the thing, they have been dominant. Since coming to AEW, and they've really never been challenged. And I think a team like Brodito and a team especially like FTR can definitely challenge them. But this is going to be a really, really fine match. I need to see where the pivot is, because I think this is the time now to take the titles off of the Hurt Syndicate. And I don't think that Brodito is winning. And I'm actually going to take FTR to win, only because I very much can see the forest before the trees. And I think the main event of All Out, even though I would prefer a different main event, but I think the main event of All Out will end up being Cope and Christian taking on FTR for the tag team championship. So I'm going to go with FTR to win here and walk out as your champions. Then we have the Fatal 4-Way match for the TBS championship, as Mercedes Moné will be defending against representatives from AEW, CMLL, and New Japan. So representing New Japan will be Bozilla, representing CMLL will be Persephone, and representing representing AEW will be Alex Windsor. And I'm hoping they give this time. Listen, non-match card. It's not an elimination match, and the odds do not favor the champion, but this is also 9 belts Moné. This is really, honestly, just a showcase for Persephone and Bozilla here. And Bozilla's new to the business, but she is just getting better and better and better. She's a member of the Mavida Loca faction in Stardom. Persephone is one of the top women stars in all of CMLL. She is absolutely fantastic, and I would very much love to see her in a one-on-one match versus Mercedes. Alex Winder's the new kid on the block, so we know how that goes when AEW, when someone new debuts, they get pushed for a title match and then fall back down the card. But she's aligned with Toni Storm, and that could play a big role here, because I think Mercedes Moné is retaining. 9 belts Moné is winning here. This is going to be a barn burner. This might mirror some of those Stardom matches where it's just go, move, and the win comes out of nowhere. But I'm liking Mercedes Moné to win here. And sticking with the theme of the women, Timeless Toni Storm will be defending the AEW Women's Championship against Athena. This is Athena cashing in her Casino Gauntlet Championship contract, and this one has intrigue to it, because Toni Storm has been an honorable defending champion, but Athena is also the forever champion of Ring of Honor. She has been Ring of Honor Women's Champion for 985 days. She's not only the longest reigning women's champion in Ring of Honor history, she's the longest reigning champion in the history of Ring of Honor, and she's one of the longest reigning champions of the modern era, and she has never been hotter. And here's the thing with this match here. I could see Toni Storm losing here. Would we go into a situation with Athena as double champion? I like the idea of that. I like the sound of that. Would Tony Khan go for it? This is probably my sleeper match of the card, just because fans are finally going to acclimate to Athena again, and she has like this tentative alliance with Mercedes. Like, Mercedes Moné is going to play a big role in this match, and I actually I think Toni Storm's going to win here, but not by her own know-how. But I think this match will start to play into the downfall of Mercedes Monet. I think Mercedes is actually going to cost Athena the match, which we can get the rematch of Athena versus Mercedes, and we can transition to Toni Storm versus someone else, and we can start moving things forward. So take Toni Storm to win here. Then we have the AEW World Championship on the line as Hangman Adam Page will be defending against Maxwell Jacob Freeman. This was originally Max's Casino Gauntlet contract cash-in, but he, along with the Gates of Agony and Ricochet, threatened to murder and burn alive Mark Briscoe. So he got Hangman to change the stipulation. So if Hangman is counted out or DQ'd, he will lose the title. And this is not for Max's contract. It means Max can get another championship match down the line, which tells me all I need to know, that MJF is not winning here. The odds are not in the favor of Hangman Adam Page, but once the contract stopped being on the line, it just told me Hangman was going to win. And we had a good story leading up to this with, if you remember a year ago, I forget what event it was, when Hangman and MJF fought. You look at the poster, it was MJF in Hangman's head, and now we have Hangman in Max's head, and Hangman goaded MJF into cashing in his contract, and it worked, it succeeded. But you know, MJF always has a backup plan, and this so here's my thing. I think this actually might end up being one of the weaker matches of the card. Like, there's no such thing as a bad match on this card. I think this is going to be on the lower end of the matches, because I think there's going to be more coming out of this. But take Hangman Adam Page to win here, just because they changed the stipulation. And then I'm pretty sure this match will be the main event. We have a lights out steel cage match, as we have the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley teaming up with the Young Bucks and Gabe Kidd to take on Team Super Injured. I'm sorry. It's the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, Darby Allin, Hiroshi No Knees Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay. And look, like I said, everybody on the face side of the things, they are all hurt. They are being held together with duct tape and bubble gum. All right. Tanahashi ain't got no knees. Darby Allin just got off of Mount Everest like a couple weeks ago. Ospreay has 2 herniated discs in his neck, and Kenny and Kota Ibushi are always hurt, and they're probably hurting now. Whereas the opposite side, the Death Riders, the Bucks, Gabe Kidd, are all healthy, and I think that just plays a role here. Now, I have no idea how they're going to fit 10 men in one steel cage. I don't think I've ever seen that many men inside of a steel cage. It's going to be weird. So for those of you that don't know, lights out means the match is unsanctioned. It does not count against the win-loss record of the wrestlers, and the main point of contention is the company is not held liable for whatever goes down in that ring. So with that being said, this match is used to protect everybody on the injured side of things. It's going to be used to protect Ospreay. Tanahashi is on his retirement tour. I think he's got 4 months left till he retires. He's definitely going to hit a high five flow here. I think Ibushi, Kenny, and Darby are going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for the good guys. And Mox and Claudio are going to use the Bucks. Gabe Kidd just hates everybody, but he especially hates Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. And I think he's going to come out of here looking like $1 million. For those of you that don't know Gabe Kidd, he's a fantastic wrestler, part of New Japan. He's a member of the Bullet Club and the War Dog subgroup. He is the global heavyweight champion in his first reign, so he's going to be able to stand out in this match. If Okada was in this match, I probably would have taken the good guys team, because Okada can suffer the loss. Tanahashi. It's like Tanahashi's on a retirement tour. Do you want to have him lose? Which is a really, really, really good question. I'm not sure. This match is the hardest one to predict because it's like, well, Osprey's taking time off. Tanahashi's leaving. We got to get to Darby versus Mox. Kenny just randomly showed back up, him and Ibushi. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the bad guys to win here. I'm gonna go with the Bucks, the Riders, and Gabe Kidd to win here, just because they'll still be here. And I don't like giving wins to people that just aren't going to be here for a prolonged period of time. So take the bad guys to win here. So one more time, let's go over that card. And one more time with the prediction. So I have Cope and Christian defeating Killswitch and Kip Sabian. I have Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Nigel McGuinness to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. I have Kyle Fletcher defeating Hiromu Takahashi to retain the AEW TNT Championship. I got Kazuchika Okada defeating Swerve Strickland to retain the AEW Unified Championship. I have FTR defeating Brodito and the Hurt Syndicate in the Triple Threat Elimination match to become the new AEW World Tag Team Champions. I have Timeless Tony Storm defeating Athena to retain the AEW Women's World Championship. I have Mercedes Moné defeating Alex Windsor, Persephone, and Bozilla to retain the TBS Championship. I got Hangman Adam Page defeating MJF to retain the AEW World Championship. And lastly, I have the team of the Death Riders, the Young Bucks, and Gabe Kidd to defeat Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Darby Allin, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay in the Lights Out Steel Cage match. But that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. As always, look on the screen what we got coming up. September is almost here, which means it's almost time for All Out. Check out the socials, Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube, Charismatic_Creations52 on Instagram, and of course the 215 on Twitter. And as always, Isla Dawn, Priscilla Kelly, Bailey, Anna J, Kris Statlander, Willow Nightingale. Holla at your boy. Peace.